Okay, so I'm going to try something new tonight, and I am going to try to do Zoom and live on Facebook at the same time. So we're going to try this one week and we're going to see how it works. Hey guys, so I'm on Beauty Solutions Live and I am on Zoom Live. So you can join me on. I think I hit something here. Let's see. There we go. So I'm recording. We're going to do chat so I can see if somebody gets on. Let me move that because my light was doing. There we go. Oh, I forgot to change my bags in the background. Hang on one second. You guys are getting to see all of my secrets. There we go. Okay. So welcome to Beauty Solutions live on Facebook, and welcome to Beauty Solutions on Zoom. If you are on Zoom, make sure that you are commenting so I can see you. On Facebook, I can never really see. So we will see if this works. Let's see if I can. There we go. So I'm going to say hi. And sometimes when I say hi on my stuff, then when people say something, we'll see if it works. Okay, let me get this right. Okay, there we go. Okay. So if I'm not looking at you, I apologize. I can't look at two well, you know what? Yes, I can. Let's do this. There we go. I'll be looking at two cameras at the same time. Okay. Look at me being all tech savvy and everything. Okay, tonight is Advanced Glamour. You guys, it's very hard to do Advanced Glamour in 30 minutes. So I'm not going to do an entire look, but I want to show you the difference between having tools and not having tools. Okay, so I don't have a lot on. I'm going to show you like a couple of things, right? But I want to make sure that I go over the brush set, and you'll see that in the Beauty Solutions down below, or for those of you that are on our Zoom, if you go to my Beauty Solutions page on Facebook, you will see that I posted Wise Wednesday on our brush set. Okay, so number one, I love our brush set. You get a whole bag with it, right? And there's 5 brushes that come in the brush set. 3 eye brushes, a 3-in-1 cheek brush, and a all over powder brush. And I'm going to show you these in just a minute. I'm going to demonstrate with each one, okay? But if you purchase these brushes individually, they are over $60 individually, okay? When you get one of our brush sets, you get the bag and all the brushes for $60, okay? Now, you can book an Advanced Glamour class with me, and you and your guests get a brush set at a discount, because you have to have a brush set to do an Advanced Glamour class with me, because this is what helps your all the Advanced Glamour, okay? Now, the great part is you can put more than one brush in here, okay? So you can put all of our brushes that you see. So what is not in the brush set is my foundation brush, okay? What is not in the brush set is the blending brush. What is not in the brush set, I mean, like we have 12, 13 different brushes. So you're gonna get 5 brushes in the brush set, okay? So you can see them all over powder brush, 3-in-1 cheek brush, and your 3 eye brushes. Okay, so I'm going to talk about those here in a minute, and then I'm going to go go over the colors and stuff. Okay, so actually I have I'm not going to be able to show the picture, but I'm going to post it. I was going to show a picture on my phone, but I'm doing Facebook and I'm doing Zoom and recording at the same time. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so here's all the colors, right? Eyes, cheeks. I have my lip liner. I have my tinted lip balm that I'm going to kind of show you. I have my translucent powder. You can do a silky setting powder. I've got it all. I've got all my stuff in a little caddy, and it depends on what my fancy is that day. Okay, now that we don't have the pressed powder, you guys look at this fun little thing. So this is my silky setting powder. Oh, I think next week's when I'm doing the hacks. I'll show you again next week, but this is a little hack that I've done since we don't have the pressed powder. Okay, you put this opens up. You put the pressed powder in here, the translucent powder. You have your little you just kind of like push it. It's like a little net, and then you can apply it right onto your chin, or you can apply it. Okay, that's simple. So you can just like powder up throughout the day. There's a mirror that goes on it as well. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so let's start with the eye brushes. Okay, crease brush, all over eye brush, and the smudger brush. Okay, those are our three. The all over eye brush, oh, I need to be going down here too, sorry. The all over eye brush are designed to evenly disperse the right amount of shadow that you guys need, okay? So you're gonna just like sweep across. You don't need to like, right? You're just gonna gently sweep across. So I'm going to pick something just super simple. I am going to do hazelnut. Everybody loves hazelnut. Everybody should have a hazelnut. So if you're wondering what colors to get, I'm going to talk about all the colors that you should get tonight, no matter what your eye color is. Okay, I'm going to go over 3 colors. Okay, so we've got the hazelnut, and then I'm just going to go like right over the eyelid. You want to keep it, I mean, you can go here if you want, but I just go like in the center and out with it up to the crease. Okay, that's the all over eye brush. So you could go all over, right? That's what you can go all over with it if you want. There's 2 sides. I recommend you have 2 all over eyeshadow brushes because, so that's hazelnut. The next one I'm going to go into on the other side is crystalline. Okay, and I'm going to go right in here with it. Look at how it highlighted that. Totally just popped my eye. And then you can even kind of go up here with it as well. Same brush, one side darker color. Okay. Oops, that was the lighter color. Okay. So that's the all over eye brush. Next is your crease brush. So you can see it's a little bit more pointy. And so it's more precise. Okay. So my eyes are deep set, but they're getting a little bit hooded now too. So usually you're going to go with a darker color when you're using the crease brush. Purples look really good on me because I have hazel eye. So I'm gonna go with Merlot tonight, okay? Here's your Merlot right here. Our shadows are Chroma Fusion. You're just gonna dip. You should not have to, you're just gonna dip. And then watch, I'm just gonna go right into, and I'm gonna create my crease. So look on this side where my eye sits back a little bit. And if you look on here, I'm creating that crease. So it's opening up my eye. See how it opened it up? So you're just gonna set it. Then you can bring it in if you want. You can bring it in a little bit. I always call it like a backwards Nike. Right? But the darker the color, you don't want to be like a windshield wiper, okay? That is where the blending brush comes in. So if you just set it on there, right? And then now I'm going to blend it. So if you put a color on and it's too dark, don't be like, ah, and then try to erase it because you're just going to add more. So see how I'm kind of just pulling it and just going in circular motions with it. Beautiful color. And see how this eye looks totally different. So this is more of like an evening look. This is my day look. And then I just kind of put, kind of put this on. Okay. So then now the next one is our smudger brush. Now you don't, a lot of times in the kit, it tells you which brushes are for, and this is more like a smoky look, but you don't have to necessarily do a smoky look. You can do just like an eyeliner with this as well. So I'm going to do soft heather. I'm going to get a little bit on there so you guys can see it. And then I'm just going to gently go across and I'm going to smudge it. Okay. Or you could smudge this into the crystalline that I used and just put a little bit right here. Okay. So it's whatever look that you're looking for to create. This is just kind of accent. So another one, I'm going to go into, let me get my glasses, gold status. Get a little bit on my smudger brush, pop it right here in the middle. So when you're doing your eyeshadows, you guys, all you're doing is just creating a look. So the all over eye brush is you're just going to start with your regular color, right? And then you're going to go to the crease to give you a little bit more and then blend it with the blending brush. So the blending brush is an additional brush that you're going to want. You want this brush. You got to be able to blend. When in doubt, blend it out. Okay. I'm going to give you some sayings that you're going to remember. When in doubt, blend it out. So if you're like, that don't look right, well, blend it. And then here's what you can do. I always tell my girlfriend, Linda, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. And she remembers that. So what I'm doing is I'm going back into my Merlot, one little touch, boom, 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 or wherever I want just a little bit more. So I want a little bit more up here, right? And then I'm just going to blend it right in. Okay, blend it right in just like that. Okay, so it's that easy. Now, let's say I want to do like an eyeliner, but I want to do an eyeliner with my smudger brush. We're going to take the smudger brush, put it into a darker color. And you're going to just get this soft, smoky look, okay? You got to play with this, you guys. So like during the week when you have 10 minutes to get ready for work, no, right? But on the weekend, or if you're going to go somewhere, take a little bit of extra time. Add just a little bit more there. And then you can bring it down here. Put a little bit more on. And that's probably more than normally what I do, right? But then for advanced glamour, the Lash Intensity Mascara, just by adding that one more coat, you're going to get really full lashes. And for those of you that have glasses and we put glasses on and our color is hid behind the glasses, you want to do just a little bit more. So I'm going to put my glasses on so you can see. Okay. See how it really gives that extra pop. Okay. Eyebrows are the same. You can use a smudger brush if you want. This is another hack. Another hack. Gonna go back into my hazelnut. Why you need your hazelnut. And I'm just gonna go right into my brow. So you can see, even though I got brow liner on, now I put this stuff on at 7 o'clock this morning, right? Okay, see the difference? By having the tools, the brush set. So if you put this on your wish list, if you don't have a brush set and you don't want to spend the money for it, put this on your wish list for Christmas and tell me who your Santa is, or tell your beauty consultant who your Santa is, and we will get the brush set for you. Okay? So you can see the difference. Okay, so that's the 3 brushes, okay? Next is the 3-in-1 cheek brush. 3-in-1, but it's all for the cheek. Down here is contour, in the middle is your cheek, and up top, just a little bit of highlight, okay? So I'm going to use Latte. If you are a deep beige or bronze, you would want to do the, I think it's Cocoa is the name of it. And then this is a highlighter. We have 2 different highlights. So either, I can't think of the names, but we've got 2, and your beauty consultant, or if I'm your beauty consultant, will be able to help you what color with that, and then a cheek color. So those are your 3. Okay, so I always start with the contour first because I want to lift my cheek. So I'm going to go down here, tap, tap, tap. I'm going to lift my cheekbone. So pat, 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 and then draw it back, draw it back, draw it back. Okay. See how this side is lifted and this side, I mean, it's got a little bit of a shape because there's still some there from today. But see how I'm defining it? Now, if I had a super round face, I would bring it down here too, to kind of shadow that and kind of cut it off. Okay. So I'm tap, tap, tapping, get that part. Now I'm going to go into the middle to do the apple of my cheek. I have a lighter color, so you can do just the apple part of it, or if you like more of a color, pat, 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 and then push it back. Pat. So rule of thumb, don't bring it any close, excuse my nails, don't bring it any closer than 2 fingers length, okay? When you're bringing stuff, you want to stay 2 fingers length away from your nose, okay? So now I've got the cheek, now I've got the contour. Now I'm going to go into my highlighter, and I'm going to use this part of the brush. Actually, now this was limited, but for those of you that love a highlighter, I might have a couple of these left. Watch this. Like, I am just tapping, okay? Watch it glow. Like, see that, you guys? Like, just a little bit is all you need. You don't want it super close to the eye because you don't want to be showing any imperfections or fine lines. But look at this side, how it just glows. So you can even glow around here too, right? Glow around. Watch this. Do a little tap. See how it just glows right there? Do a little tap. I don't like to do my chin much because I'm combination to oily. You can even go up here with it. You can go up here with it. But highlighting just, and you guys, here's the thing. It does not take a long time to do this because normally you already have your color on, right? You've already got your look on and you're getting ready to do some advanced glamour to go out to a gala, to Christmas, whatever it may be. And it's just super simple. So it's just learning how to do it. And you may want to rewatch this video, get the products that you need, rewatch the video, and then you'll be able, I'm teaching you step by step, how to do it. Okay. So that is how you contour, do the cheek, and your highlight. Okay, all with this one brush. Okay, then our last brush, my favorite, it's spongy, it's super soft, just like the all over eyeshadow brush or the blending brush. It's super soft, like a windshield wiper, right? You're going to use this to finish your look. Now, I like to use the translucent powder, but I'm going to do both so you can see the difference. So open it up, tap into, I have it open. Tap it into your, well, what the heck? I tapped too much. I left it open. That's what happened. Then you get some on your brush. Get some on your brush. Tap it. If you get too much, you're going to tap it a little bit. Get some on your brush. To me, I call this the porcelain doll look. So I still have my shine, right? But I'm setting everything. Okay. Oh, snap. Let's get a little more. You can also use this dry shampoo. Dry shampoo, anybody? Translucent powder is really good for dry shampoo. That's another hack that maybe I'll be telling you next week, but since I did it this week, maybe you won't need it. Okay. So there's that. Or you can do the silky setting powder if you want more coverage. Okay. So same thing. Turn it upside down. I have a little bit in there. And I'm going to do the silky setting powder on this side because what this does is it gives you more of a fuller coverage. Usually I do my makeup before I do my hair. I always have my hair back. But sometimes when I'm doing tutorials, I have to do it different. But this is buildable, okay? So the silky setting powder is buildable. So you can put that on and you're going to get a more fuller coverage. Okay, so it's whatever you are looking for. This side is more matte and fuller. This side is still sheer, but then you've got that fun little highlight that gives you that glow look. Okay, loving it. Okay, so that is all of the brushes in the brush set. Now we're going to go to lips because with your eyes, you either want to do like bold eyes and soft lips, or you want to do bold lips and a soft eye. Okay, you can do both, but I think sometimes it's just like, woo. And there's different times where the beauty industry will say what's in and what's not in, right? So I always try to stay by that. That's why it's called Beauty Solutions. So I can be your beauty advisor. Now you can do whatever you want, but you're going to enhance the beauty that God has already given you by going along like with the trends, right? Okay, so our lip liners, you guys, are my favorite. There's not a color that I don't like. They come in 9 different colors. They are waterproof, but they're smudgeable, they're creamy going on, and they stay on all day long, okay? So you can see the color on the end of the brush. It pops off as a sharpener. So if you want to sharpen and you want it very precise, okay? And there's a couple different ways that you can do your lips. So since we're getting ready to go into the fall, I'm going to do a berry. So you want to do an M or a V. I like doing the M. And then on the bottom, half of the way in, okay? And then you're just going to connect the dots. But don't try to do a full line. Okay, the older you get, your lips will tend to feather and bleed, like the lip and stuff will tend to feather and bleed. But if you're using the dynamic wrinkle limiter, they won't. But you can either do the outline or you can fill it in and have it last all day long. So I'm going to do half and half. So see how creamy this is? Okay, so I have that on. I would be able to smudge my lips. Oh, I would be able to smudge my lips with it, you guys. But I want to use the limited edition tinted lip balm. You guys, these are the bomb. They're going to sell out super fast. So make sure you are ordering yours now because we only have what is in stock. Once they're out, all we have is what's left. That dry silkening oil, it's already sold out. Already sold out. I know. But I was smart because I knew it was going to sell out and I already have extra. Okay, so we're going to do the tinted lip balm. I'm going to go over the top just to make it nice and smooth. But then I'm going to go on the bottom and it'll be a different color. So see how it's a little bit lighter? But then I'm going to mush my lips together and then it's going to give a nice hydrating, moisturizing lip, but then with a waterproof finish. And if it bleeds a little bit, did you see that? I just wiped it off. I just wiped it off. And if it tends to where you feel like it bleeds a little bit, that's where you have your silky setting powder or your translucent powder. And you just bring it around and it keeps it from feathering and bleeding. So very rarely do I put any of my products away until I'm totally done. So you don't have to have 100 products to have a top 10 look. You just have to have the products that are going to be best for you. Okay. So now we also have awesome lip liner, or I'm sorry, eyeliner. We do have awesome eyeliner. So I'm going to show you on this side. Again, waterproof. They show you the color. Okay. You can sharpen and they're very creamy. You can go out just a little bit if you want a little bit of a wing. My age doesn't look super great in a wing, so I do just a little bit of a wing. But then I grab my smudger brush because it's not on there perfect, never will be, but you grab your smudger brush to make it perfect. And then after about a minute, it's going to set and it's going to be there. And then I take what's left on this and I'll bring it down here to give myself just a little bit. Okay. Always go in. Don't go out because then the next thing you know, it's out here. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to hold it. I'm not going to pull. I'm going to hold it. Pull in, pull in, pull in. See how it gave it that the wing? If you try to do the wing out, I mean, maybe you know how to do that, and that's awesome if you do. But I'm pulling in with it. And then underneath. So 2 different looks, right? 2 different looks. You choose what's best for you. I know this color doesn't look good. Doesn't look right with my pink, right? Normally I would be where I wore pink today, but I wanted you to see because like your fall colors, you guys, the corals or the berries, just get together with your beauty consultant, or if it's me, get together with me and we will make sure that you're taken care of. Don't let color scare you, okay? Because once you know how to do it, then you'll just do a little bit more and then you'll do a little bit more and you'll, learn how to be enhanced. This is a very subtle side, right? This is the more advanced side where you can see like the glow. This is just a little bit more of the silky setting powder, however you want to do it. Okay. So I want everybody to have a super great Thursday. I'm pretty sure next Thursday, next Thursday would not be hacks because next Thursday would be skincare. So we're going to do glass skin. The following one, that's the last Thursday of October. I forget that there's 5. That's where I'm doing hacks. Okay. Makeup hacks. If you're going overnight and you don't want to take all of this, right? What can you take that you can do a carry on and still do some hacks? So that's what I'm going to teach you on. You can follow me on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. It's Beauty by Stacey Walter. Most of my stuff is either Beauty by Stacey Walter or Beauty Solutions. Okay, but I do have a link tree that you can. It might be here in the comments, or it will be on. I know my Instagram is Beauty by Stacey Walter, and I know my link tree is on there that it can show you all the ways to connect. But I do virtual. We as beauty consultants do virtual, we do in person. And so don't think you just have to be on a screen to buy stuff. You get to try it, right? You get to try it. And another great thing is this is one of the best times of the year to come into Mary Kay, because it's opening season, right? I call it opening season. People are already shopping. Have you shopped for Christmas yet? I have, so I'm sure you have. And so people are out looking to buy gifts and they want to support small businesses. Speaking of small supporting, it's cancer awareness, breast cancer awareness month, right? And so I am honoring my mom this year, and I have 2 fun little chemo care kits. So this kit is called We Care, and it comes with our Mint Bliss lotion, and it comes with a satin balm, and it comes with the extra moist night cream for the dry skin. It comes with a little prayer card in that one. And then we have the You've Got This kit. Okay, so again, it comes with the fuzzy socks. It comes with the Mint Bliss lotion. It comes with a hydrating lotion for all over your body. It comes with a full size extra emollient night cream. And then it comes with a little mini hand cream as well. So you may know somebody that is fighting and going through this right now. You can purchase these and get them for them, or you may want to donate. So I have a lot of people that donate in the month of October towards the kits. And then as I'm meeting people or facialing people, I also will go to cancer treatment centers and gift cancer, the packets. I will do that in the month of October. And then throughout the year, if I know anybody that's going through it, as long as I have kits that are left, and sometimes I will donate, I mean, not sometimes, I donate as well. And so, but I can't donate the whole entire year. So if you can help me with this cause, I want to help keep my mom's memory alive. And I want to help those fighting have a smooth as possible journey, right? Some days are great, some days are not great, but knowing that you can put a pair of fuzzy socks on and just get warm, or know that you can just put some Mint Bliss lotion on your body to help with the aches and the pains, knowing that you can put extra emollient night cream on where maybe your skin is super dry, or maybe you got a burn red mark or something from the radiation or something like that. And just having some hand cream just to put on just to make you feel good, right? That's what these chemo care kits are. It's to help them. And they're all fragrance free. So it's not combating with anything that they've got going on. So sorry I went over tonight, but this is near and dear to my heart. So I had to talk about that. Hence why I'm wearing pink, because in October we wear pink, right? And I'm doing it to honor my mom. And actually my recruiter in Mary Kay, one of my best friends who got me into Mary Kay 20 years ago, November 7th will be 21 years, got me into Mary Kay. She lost her battle this year as well, about 2 months after my mom did. And so I'll just keep fighting the fight for both of them, because we can, right? So everybody have a great evening. We will see you next Thursday on Beauty Solutions. And as the holidays approach, or as some fun things are happening, I just might come on live and just show you a few things. So I would love to connect with you. And remember, at 8 o'clock tonight, down below, here, if you're watching this live on Facebook, down below at 8 o'clock, there's a link there that you can get on and you can peek into pink and see how we make our money in Mary Kay and see that it doesn't take much to get you started. So everybody have a super great night. Bye-bye. And I'm going to need to shut this one off too. Let's start this one too. Let's see.